Say again, please.
Houston, we have a problem.
This.
Give me all you got!
Listen,
Give me all you got!
swear me and my brother.
I can tell you I don't have money, but what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
Right now! I want to talk! You kill him! You kill yourself, you motherfucker! Give me back my son! Help! I didn't kill my wife! I don't care!
Back stuff is serious, so.
Yes, especially when you have big boobs.
I know. Look at me.
Hello, and welcome to Stand and Watch, the best and only dad movie podcast you're ever going to listen to, because we killed all the other ones.
They are dead. They are dead. We have a guest today.
We do, a returning guest.
Third time?
Third time.
First ever three-peat guest.
Hell yeah. You'll love to see it. That means we're in this podcast thing for the long haul. Once you get, like, I know a lot of people say, like, oh, once you hit episode 9 or 10 or something, you're off to the races. But I think once you've had a guest 3 times, that's when you're really off to the races. That's when you're really, really going places. I'm Nick, by the way.
And I'm Matt.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Standees.
I think we did a recording for an episode recently
Steve
where we
moved.
didn't. Where did he move? Did he
He's
move
in
to Israel?
Manhattan. No, he moved to Manhattan. He sold his brownstone and Park Slope. We're no longer neighbors. I'm so sad. Hi, Steve. Bye, Steve.
Oh, this
Steve.
is tragic.
I know.
Steve.
And I'm the guest.
Yes, Amanda is the guest. Amanda, do you want to remind folks from where we know you from?
I don't know where you know me from.
I mean, the things that they would know you from.
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, if you listen to this podcast, you would have heard me on the episodes for. What was my first episode?
Men. Did we do men?
It was
Men.
men.
It was men. It was men, and then the conversation and enemy of the state
Yes.
double feature.
Yes.
But you might, if you listen to other podcasts, I co-host Don't Be Crazy as well as Pleasers and Punishers. And maybe you saw my little erotic thriller movie, Perfectly Good Moment. Ta-da!
Which I've seen since the last time we saw you.
This is true. Yes.
I loved it.
Thank you.
I enjoyed it.
Yet,
I don't think Matt's ever seen it though.
He's seen it.
I saw it. I saw it when she came on the first time. I was prepared.
He saw it before Men.
Wait, he double featured it with men? What is wrong with you? Well, you know what?
Pretty perfect.
I do think it's a pretty perfect double feature, even though men is booty. Yeah.
As
I have a
we
lot of thoughts about Men.
as we established in that episode, men, the movie and the gender, both booty.
Both booty. Speaking of, I think my 8-month pregnant wife is going to kill me. I told her. So I work at a university.
Mhm.
And a woman who was like 6'5". First of all, she came out of a room as I was walking down the hall. So I was like, whoa, she came out of nowhere. And then she smiled at me, so I smiled back. And I told my wife this story. And first of all, I can already hear everyone saying, why would you tell your pregnant wife that story? It came up naturally. I forget how it did, but it did. She's going to kill me, right? She's like, why are you smiling at 6'5" women? I was like, what am I gonna? My argument was, what am I gonna do? Like, just
Why
frown at her?
wouldn't you smile back?
It
Right.
sounds just like a pleasant interaction.
It
Yeah,
was a
I
pleasant
don't.
interaction, but my wife is acting like this woman was gonna club me and drag me back to her cave or something. Like she's 6'5". First of all, I think that's the first 6'5" woman I've ever seen. So I was just like, whoa.
Matt, do you feel like we're missing something in this story?
Either he left something out, or I don't know. This seems just like a
I don't
normal
know.
interaction.
I have a pregnant wife, an 8-month pregnant wife. The hormones. Now, I don't want to sound like a monster, but the hormones are all over the place.
Never been pregnant. I couldn't tell you anything about it.
Third kid.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Since I last spoke to you, you got interviewed by Josh Gondelman for his article about dad standing and watching movies.
That's right. We were in GQ. We were in GQ. We don't talk about that enough. We don't bring it up enough.
We should.
Yes, you're welcome.
We should bring it up more often.
We should. We should. But I because we always talk about killing dads with dad podcasts, and we were talking about terrible men, so that's why it came up here. But I'm
You
just
should
telling you, if you don't see me for the next episode, it's because my very pregnant wife
you should do the
murdered me.
movie where Julia Stiles plays a teenager who wants to sleep with her dad.
What?
What? What? What?
It's a movie from the 90s.
What is this movie called? Is this Shakespeare?
Daddy?
Oh no, no! Why?
I'm looking it up.
Oh my
Wicked. It's
God.
called Wicked. It's from 98.
Before we were recording, Amanda told us about all these. She told us about eating out. She told us about all these. What was the love?
You should
Patient, the
specify
love
that Eating
patient.
Out is a movie she told us about and not the concept.
Yes, I talked about cunnilingus.
To be fair, I didn't know about either.
Well, maybe that's why your wife is gonna kill you.
I
Yeah.
was like, "What is this lingo you're talking about? Eating out? You mean like at McDonald's? Okay." But hey, just advice to the other dads here: if your wife is very pregnant, maybe don't tell her that a 6'5" woman is smiling at you, and you smiled back.
I
My
know,
dad
it's-
advice.
I don't know. It seems like a normal occurrence to
I'm
happen.
furiously blinking. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Again, there's hormones. There's a pregnancy in play here. Any other time, this would be a non-story. I promise you.
I feel like it is a
Any other time.
non-story, and you've tried
Yep.
to. I feel like you've tried to make this into a story, and it's not happening.
No, it's not. It's not a story.
Stop
Like she just.
trying to make fetch happen. It's never gonna happen.
Damn it. You just want to get into the movies? You just want to get into the movies? My feelings are already hurt because you guys don't like this first movie.
Yeah, this is a double First of all, Amanda is not only our first three-peat guest, she's the only guest that's not just been on one double feature, two double features.
She did it. She did it. We're gonna have her
I
back
feel
for.
like one of the podcasts I co-host is called Pleasers and Punishers, and it's movies that are pleasing to watch and movies that ruin your today, tomorrow, and yesterday. And for this double feature, I watched a pleaser and a punisher.
Hell yeah. But you know what? I think you guys are too hard on Sex Drive. I think you guys are
Nope.
really, really mean.
I think I'm
being
adequately hard on it.
You're you're hard.
I am as soft on that movie as I can be.
I love it. I love it. Let's just get into Sex Drive, eh? Let's get into Sex Drive. Why not? Let's do
Okay.
it.
Let's do it.
All right. I've got the wiki here. Sex Drive is a 2008 road comedy film directed by Sean Anders, written by Sean Anders and John Morris, and starring Josh Zuckerman, Amanda Crew, Clark Duke, Seth Green, and James Marston. Based on the young adult novel All the Way by American author Andy Behrens. The film follows a high school graduate who goes on a road trip to have sex with a girl he met online. Katrina Bowden, Alice Grezin, Michael Cudix, Dave Sheridan, and David Kochner appear in supporting roles. Sex Drive released in North America on October 17, 2008, in the United Kingdom on January 9, 2009, my birthday. The film received mixed reviews from critics, with the performances of Duke, Marston, and Green receiving praise. That's all. It got a paragraph and a half.
Okay.
Wow.
Disappointing. Disappointing Wikipedia. Disappointing. Speaking of disappointing Wikipedia, who are we doing a smell test on? This is a new thing we started doing recently, Amanda, where we pick a member of the cast and see if they're a good person or not.
Oh, like a
James
real
Marston
good
doesn't
person, or
pass
just
this.
the vibes that you get from them?
Well, we scour their Wikipedia to see if there's any anything that makes us go ooh.
Ooh, bad person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So usually, if there's a spot labeled like controversies, that's where we find out.
Yes.
But you know what? I do think a lot of these folks have like PR people going onto Wikipedia now and being like, actually, we're going to clean this up a bit.
Oh, that doesn't mean you can't still find those things.
I know that we've got our ways.
I think we should do Clark Duke.
I agree.
Okay. Clark Duke. All right, I am on. Let's see, life and career. This is a very small Wikipedia page, you guys. Let's see. Clark Duke, born in '85. Wow. All right. Co-starring, had a cameo in Kid Cudi music video "Erase Me." Sure. Appeared as Clark Green in the 9th and final season of The Office. Why are there actors that just get to keep using their name? like in anything they're in.
I don't know. They were really trying to make Clark Duke a thing.
They really were. Yeah, from what, because he apparently he was in Superbad. I don't think he really had a big thing. And then Sex Drive was his next role. Guys, there's nothing controversial here. I don't.
No, I'm on Reddit and I don't see anything.
I guess he passes
I
the
didn't
smell
realize-
test.
I didn't realize he voiced Brett in Inside Job. Great little animated show that got canceled by Netflix. No surprise. Yeah, but yeah, there was a while between the Kick-Ass movies, the Hot Tub Time Machines. Yeah, that last season, he was he had a reoccurring role in 2.5 Men.
Did he really?
Yeah, 8 episodes. He was
My
Barry
God.
Foster. What a sitcom ass name. And then
Yeah,
he was
I
in
don't
Young
see
Rock for an
anything.
episode. Yeah, he's kind of just chilling. Probably just spending his Kid Cudi music video money.
Well, good for
hey,
him.
Clark Duke, you passed the smell test. We're all very surprised. Every last one of us.
Yep. Yep.
Let's move on and do our dad approved letterbox reviews. I picked I have a bias here. I picked somebody named Nick. He is
Okay.
a pro letterbox user, so whatever he says goes because he's professional at this. Gave the movie 4 stars and a heart, and he said genuinely funny and likable. Critics can suck it. And it's got 18 likes. So this is validated. This has been tested.
Do you know how I
Yeah.
know? You know how I know that this movie is bad?
How?
When I was scrolling to find my letterbox review for this, I saw Amanda's on the popular reviews page, and hers only has 4 likes, and I did not have to scroll far to see it.
I think my review is just, well, I watched it.
Anyway, I believe this is either slightly below or slightly above yours, but mine is from Voluptuous Goat,
Oh, I love that.
Great name.
who gave this movie 1.5 stars and wrote, "Watching this car get smashed up has given me post-traumatic stress."
Did it get that smashed up though? It wasn't too bad.
I pulled 2 reviews. My first one is from Glot Felty, and they gave it 1 star and a heart, and they wrote, "I still haven't seen Parasite, but I watched this."
That
And
poor,
then this
that
next
poor
one,
person.
this next one from Seymour Snake Emoji with 2 stars just felt very supportive dad to me. They wrote, "So proud of Rex for getting over his internalized homophobia."
I love both of those.
Yeah.
And I love the weight the snake emoji's carrying in that name.
I know, right? I think it's a snake emoji. Definitely snake. It's a red, slithery snake.
All right, guys, tear into it. Tear into it. Go.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we let? Okay, you know what? There's 2 things I do enjoy in this movie. I
Alright,
like
let's hear 'em.
I like James Marsden.
Yeah, he's committed. He's so committed.
He's very committed. It's very good. And I am a sucker for movie scenes where all the wacky plot lines converge.
Big fan. Big fan of those.
So I like at the end when they all end up smashing into each other.
Okay, but you know who I wanted to end up together in that scene?
Who?
Clark Duke and that other lady's boyfriend who punched him. They were giving me vibes that they should be together.
They're so. Is the term baby girling? I don't know. Like they're just
No,
so.
Clark
they're-
Duke was his baby girl. After Bridget's boyfriend punched him, they were having like a daddy fight off. And then Bridget's boyfriend won, and Clark Duke was like, "It's okay, I'll be your baby girl." And I wanted them together.
They did have a nice
would've
little
liked that
moment.
better
Would've
than-
probably given me an extra star.
I would have liked that better than him ending up back at the back
Same.
with the Amish.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, they did have a little moment after he punched him.
Yeah.
What
There
a
was
retort.
chemistry between them, and that would be a big part of my rewrite.
Yeah.
There are a lot of other parts of my rewrite, but that would be a big part of it.
Yeah, but I like that scene because I just like that everybody ends up in the same place.
And it makes sense because he's able to track them down because they left their Google Maps.
Yeah,
You remember Google Maps? Like
Yeah.
actually printing out
Yeah.
MapQuest maps.
What a time.
Yeah.
What a time. I wish we could still do that.
So that's all I got for
Can.
positives.
My positive is also James Marsden's performance. It's very committed. I have a lot of problems with how his character is written, and I think by 2008 we were already tired of the homophobic bully who's secretly gay trope. But his performance is very committed, and
Very
it kind
committed.
of
Sorry,
it
go ahead.
sands down some of those edges that you still enjoy him. That's my positive.
Look, I just love the way he ghost rides his bike into the street multiple times, and you just see it spinning in the background. The one guy yelling at him like, "Hey, get your bike out the street!"
I would watch
And
him.
he
I would watch a
chases
movie
him.
where he was the main character.
Yeah, our main character is kind of boring.
Yeah. Okay, Nick, tell us
Yeah,
what you
he's-
like about this movie.
Okay, I do like the main three. Like Amanda
I don't see
Crew.
why they're friends.
It doesn't make
Amanda
sense.
Crew. Amanda Crew is just so good in this. She's just got these little snippets that, like, you know, if you look away or you look at your phone, you miss it. Like when they're in the trailer and Clark is getting it on with, is that what's her name, Bridget?
Yes, yes.
Let's say yes.
Bridget.
I'm guessing. But the grandparents give them like purple cans of soda, and when the boyfriend is attacking, she throws the can and shouts out "can of purple" as she's throwing it at him. She beeves that whole family. She's just got these little, like, her line deliveries are just hilarious. And I agree. I do agree. The guy who plays Ian, oh, what's his name? Is that Josh Zuckerman? Was he in Oppenheimer? He was in he was in Oppenheimer, surprisingly.
Okay,
And
good for
Amanda
him.
Crew was not. Amanda Crew was not. And I'm like,
Well,
Amanda
that's
Crew
because
should
there
have
are
been in
100
Oppenheimer.
men in Oppenheimer.
There are a lot of men in Oppenheimer. Not a lot of women bombing.
Little bit
bombing
of a
Japan.
sausage fest.
As
What- we needed
building
more-
bombs usually is.
I wonder why.
Well, you got to prove that your bomb is bigger than the other guy's bomb.
Oh God.
Look, I'm writing Nolan after we're done with this movie, after this podcast. I'm saying, hey, you need to redo Oppenheimer and get Amanda Crew in there and a few other women, because Amanda Crew would have been better in it probably. I do. Yeah, the friend group, like, their chemistry isn't the greatest.
It doesn't make sense why they're friends with each other. There's also
Clark.
we've seen many movies about someone wanting to lose their virginity and their hang-ups about it and what it means to them, and this never really goes there with it.
It never. This film's reason is just so flimsy. It's like Ian sees his younger brother hooking up with, or is aware of his younger brother hooking up with his friend from the coffee shop or
Oh,
whatever.
it's so gross.
And it's like, oh, and there's the whole sniff my fingers scene, and you're just like, oh man, like,
Yeah, the
I could
brother's
see-
14 and the girl is 18. I looked up what the age of consent in Illinois was because I was like, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? The answer is a lot is not 14. It's I
Not
think it was
14.
17. But that age gap, 14 and 18, does not pass the Romeo and Juliet clauses of like people under the age of consent having sex with each other because it is too big. 4 years is they're like, no, this is not cool. Mm-mm.
yeah, there's a really big gap. I don't think that, by the way, that kid, not in another movie since then. Not in another movie.
Good for him.
And he gets her pregnant by the end too, I believe.
Does he?
I think there's a deleted scene where she's pregnant. Or maybe it's the
Ew.
extended. There's the extended cut, which, by the way, we haven't mentioned that this movie does something that I really like, because I feel like movies from this time would be like the extended unrated. Those were the buzzwords back then when you were putting out a DVD, and then you maybe had like one scene with like a boob or a side boob or maybe a wiener. Very little was it ever a wiener. And this movie was like, no, we're doing 20 minutes of dicks. And they're just random dicks that the movie cuts to. It makes no sense, but it's really funny. It's really funny. I did not watch it because I didn't have 20 extra minutes to commit to dicks, and I apologize. But if you ever get the chance to watch that, I do recommend it.
You know-
I recommend that.
You know, you can
over
get 20
this
minutes
version.
of dicks for free just anytime you want, right?
Yeah, it's really easy.
I know. I've got mirrors, guys. I've got a mirror. Look, it's just really. They even do they do an opening scene with the writers who, by the way, have you seen what this writing team has worked on? Have you taken a glance?
No.
It's not good.
That wow, shocked. Color me shocked.
Yeah.
Just so surprised. This
all right,
team of I was okay when the end credits happened. My husband and I were watching. We were going, okay, how many crew members do we need to get through till we get to a woman? The answer is before you get to the scroll, you get one woman in costume design.
That's it.
And then you get the
Jeez.
scroll, and after the scroll, you have women in hair and makeup, casting, costume.
And that's it.
Yes.
Was it? I mean, I feel like that would be a common problem in this genre, right? In the road trip sex like / coming of age, or am I wrong? Were like the American Pie movies like really?
I think
The
there were
opposite of
actually more women on those sets than there were on this movie. This was particularly.
Okay, I have this filmography. You ready? So after Sex Drive, they did Hot Tub Time Machine. Fine. She's out of my league. Mr. Popper's Penguins. What a curveball. Let's see. We're the Millers. Fine. Horrible Bosses 2. Yeah. Dumb and Dumber 2. Daddy's Home. Daddy's Home 2. Instant Family.
Just for those of
Spirited.
you listening, if you hear the words Daddy's Home, it is not the sexy movie you think it is, but some bad comedy with Mel Gibson. So just move along.
Yeah, even that first one, I'm just like, ugh. No, thank you. Yeah, so these guys don't have the greatest track record, but I understand the hate. I get it. I like going into this. I was like, man, they are really gonna hate this movie. But a little piece of me was like, but maybe they won't. And that little piece was wrong.
As it should
That's
be.
all I got. I like the douchebags Randy and Andy. Just them in their little car and the little finger slap, and they end up down there as well to meet Miss Tasty to have their car stolen. That's it. That's all I got.
I feel like you were talking this movie up and how much you liked it, and even you don't have that much to say.
I like.
You were all
like
you were all ready to go to bat for this movie and fight us over how good you thought it was, and most of what you talked about is listed in the filmography of the writers.
I can't win. I can't win. It can't happen.
Amazing. Oh my god.
Can't win. This movie, by the way, this movie has a character named Randy, a character named Andy, a character named Brandy, a character named Sandy,
Oh,
and I
was it
believe there's
Brandy
also a
and
Mandy.
not Bridget? Okay.
Lots of
And yet
yeah,
there's
lots
no
of Andy
character
names.
named Handy.
No. I also like the what's the scene? I'm blank. The carnival scene where it's an abstinence pledge.
I
the
remember the scene because I watched this
the whole
movie a
setup-
few hours ago.
the,
I watched
the whole
this, like,
setup
a
of that,
couple
and he
days
doesn't
ago at this point.
he doesn't realize that he's at it, and they're like, turn around, and he turns around right as it disappears, and then like just comedy.
It's just
Comedy.
that I watched this after watching the movie Border because I was watching that for my other podcast, and I figured that's going to be a very heavy movie. But it's going to be late by the time I finish, so I can't do Roadhouse, but I'm going to need something to maybe be a palate cleanser. I think this was a palate cleanser.
It pissed your palate off. You're like, what the fuck is this?
I was just a little bored, actually. I was watching it thinking, what the fuck is this pacing? This is paced so slowly. It takes 45 minutes to get to the road tripping part of a road movie. It just, like, the way it's shot and edited and lit is like an indie drama and not a comedy that had a budget, because this has cast.
Yeah, budget on this budget was 19 million. They made 18.8. So close. So close. That's
Yeah,
not counting
that's-
marketing, so probably nowhere near where they needed to be.
Right, because the pacing, it's edited really, really slowly.
I also, by the way, really like the needle drops. There's the one in the mall early on. Oh hell, I've got it. I've got that song on a playlist now. It's leaving my head. I'm going into defense. I'm turtling up because I'm like, oh, they don't like the movie.
Well,
Kyle
okay.
Gass is in this, by the way. He plays a trucker. Fallout Boy shows up for Rumspringa, which the Rumspringa.
Euro Trip has Scotty Doesn't Know.
Yes, you
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, you
And
can't
that
beat
is
Scotty doesn't know. You can't beat that. You
you
really
really
can't.
can, and it's what is it Matt Damon
It's
or Matt
Matt.
Matt
Dillon?
Damon.
It's Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Yeah. Like you cannot beat that.
Fall Out Boy didn't play the hits for this. They didn't play Dance Dance. They're
Mm-mm.
like, nope, you don't get Dance Dance for how much money you
Well,
paid
okay.
us.
Matt, had you seen this movie before?
No.
Nick, you had when you were a kid.
Yeah, multiple times. Yep, it was right around when Netflix started streaming.
Okay, see, I definitely went through a period where I watched the like teen sex comedies, but by this movie I would have been 15, so sophomore year of high school. I mean, maybe it came out late, so junior year of high school. And I wasn't watching those movies anymore. I would have watched them in middle school when I watched American Pie and Euro Trip and those. So by the time this was out, I was already done with that genre and watching other things and would have seen so many others that had I watched this, it would have just been like, okay, but this isn't those movies. It doesn't have the same chemistry, the same pacing, the same needle drops in the same way where I'm gonna like in middle school we were singing Scotty Doesn't Know.
I do think this is a movie that came out completely removed from its genre. Because when I think of like 2008, I think, well, and these movies are a few years old by that point, but I think of 40-Year-Old Virgin. I think of Wedding Crashers. I think of movies like The Hangover. I
Yeah.
think everyone, including Hollywood, had kind of moved on from the coming of age sex stories. You weren't really getting a much. I mean, what would the closest? I don't think Juno's not lumped into this, is it? It's not like a coming of age sex story. It's a coming of
It's a
age
coming of
pregnancy
age, but
story.
it's an indie dramedy.
Yeah,
And it is also paced faster.
yeah. She's they're pregnant pretty early in the movie, like almost immediately, right?
You can say she for the character.
She's
The character is she.
she's pregnant pretty early in the movie.
Yeah,
I think right at the start.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It jumps you right into it.
You know what
that
the
fucking hamburger phone.
you know what the real problem in this movie, that if I'm gonna boil it down to one thing. As I was watching this movie, I kept thinking, what are their names again?
That's true. I don't know their names. I
Right?
can't tell you.
I don't know their names, but people know what the characters' names were in American Pie. People remember in Euro
Stifler,
Trip,
Stifler's mom.
right? And Road Trip.
Stifler.
Like,
Mhm.
if you can make a sex comedy, but you still need characters. This is just a guy. He's just a guy. Why do I care about this guy?
Well,
I
also,
agree.
I don't understand his feelings on sex is part of the issue that it,
Yeah,
it's just so flimsy. Does he, because if he really does just want to have sex, then he could at the very beginning of this movie.
yeah. He fumbles it for no reason.
Right. Which makes me think that they're trying to go for there's a deeper meaning that it should have, that, sex for the first time should have meaning to him, but they don't actually do that.
Well, I think they try to make it that he learns that by the end,
It
but
doesn't work.
he doesn't really learn it over the course of the movie. He just comes to an epiphany because the writers deemed he needed an epiphany.
Mhm.
Well, I
And
think-
so
I think
at the
movie,
at the beginning of the movie, he could have had sex with that girl at the party, but he just completely was like, "No, I'm just gonna leave her in this room instead." And you're like, "Well, why would he do that?"
Well, okay, here's actually another issue with the comedy of this movie. There's a lot of things that you can do in a comedy in terms of editing. You could, callbacks and things like that. Why do we not call back to that girl? Like, I want to see maybe a mid-credit scene that's just her still sitting in that room.
in
Like,
the
oh, is he coming back?
she there's an extended scene in the unedited scene where he goes back in and she's in there with another guy. She's pegging a guy and then there's a guy behind her. So they do it in the extended scene, but yeah, I agree. Like going back to her like still at the party would have been a good like, after credit scene. Like, oh, I guess he's not coming back.
Yeah,
But
there's
I do.
just not a lot of punchlines to their joke. It's is almost the thing. It's
Right.
like, and there's not much setup either. It's
If-
just kind of coasting along, thinking, oh well, if we just do weird sexual things, it's funny, but it's not.
It feels like they were like, well, this guy, we're gonna make him like a nerdy, awkward guy. But then they had no idea how to write a nerdy, awkward guy.
Right? Like he's fine. I don't.
Like he's
There's no reason for anyone to be like, oh, he's so weird. He's not. He's fine.
yeah, like I
Well, the
can't
movie
I
also
can't
puts his
understand.
inability. It puts his inability to have sex on Amanda Cruz character, which I always thought was weird. It was like
Yep.
she's not like you constantly have Clark blaming her, like, hey, you're cock blocking, hey, like he's caught up on you, like he's not gonna, and it's always like, why are we putting this on her? Like he tries to kiss her at the beginning, she pulls away, that's it. Like no, there's nothing on her. Like why are we constantly blaming her for this not happening for him?
And I mean, we could explore that every time he's with another girl, she gets in the way. That could be something we explore and actually see her character realize, why am I doing this?
Yeah, but that
You
doesn't
know, why do
happen.
exactly. It doesn't happen.
So yeah, it's like I don't understand what this guy's like. You think of like the 40-year-old virgin, and you're like, well, why is he a 40-year-old virgin? And the movie lays it out pretty clearly that he fumbled it every time because he's just an awkward guy and he just gave up. And this guy's not even like he's not fumbling anything. He's just like, nope, no thanks. Oh, why am I
Yeah.
still a virgin?
And I mean, maybe the answer is you kind of do a remake today, and he realizes that he's somewhere on the asexuality spectrum. That like he's demisexual, and for him, sex has to be tied to strong feelings. Wow, that's a really interesting thing. That's so great. Let's do that. But that's not what this movie does.
I don't think they were ready
has
for
him
that in
getting his
2008.
finger sucked on and be like, I'm weird, I'm awkward, you're sucking on my finger, what's going on here?
Matt, I
It
think we're
does.
winning Nick over to our side.
Yes,
No, I still like this movie.
come to
for
the
a
right,
couple-
come to the correct side.
I still like this movie. I still like it. I mean, it's just I don't know, maybe it's a nostalgia thing at this point, but I didn't walk away hating it. It has its problems, it has its hang-ups. It's not the funniest movie I've ever seen.
Look, I'll give it this. It's not the worst movie we've watched this wheel.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
the worst movie I've ever seen.
I didn't walk away.
Nice.
I didn't. I to the movie's credit, I wasn't actively irritated watching this.
Yes, I was not actively angry.
Yeah, it ended and I was like, okay, that was bad, whatever. It wasn't like, oh,
Yeah,
I
that-
just fucking wasted 2 hours of my life.
That's because I did not watch the 2 hour and 9 minute cut.
Oh, you should have. Oh, I've got one more positive thing. His poor stepmom. His poor stepmom coming into the family as he's exploring himself sexually. Just throughout the movie.
That's another thing. They're like they with that they pull out the old comedy rule of twos.
Hmm?
Look, I'm kind of a slut for the rule of twos. Look, I'm kind of a rule of two slut because you know what, the audience is expecting three,
Very
and part of me
bisexual of
sometimes
you.
part of me just wants to be like, you get two. Maybe you get a third one later, but you get two.
It's like the
I guess-
greatest improv rule. Yes.
There it is. There it is. I call it comedy edging, okay?
No.
Where's my third punchline? Where's my third punchline?
I want to laugh so bad. Come on.
I definitely laughed more while watching Roadhouse than I laughed while watching this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I agree. All right, let's rank this thing. Let's rank this turkey.
I will give it a very generous 2 stars.
I will give it a very generous 1 star.
All right, I gave it 4 on Letterboxd, but you guys have broken me down. I will go down to 3. It's a 3-star. This is a 3-star ass movie, and I love it. Do you love 3-star ass movies? I love them.
Some of them, not this one.
What dad or yeah, where's this on the dad markings? How much of a dad movie is this?
I mean, sometimes there's boobs, so maybe 10%.
6.9.
But yeah, are dads like showing up to like these
No.
these teen sexes and like, yeah,
No.
boobs. because I'm like, no.
I mean, no,
This
Get-
is
I mean, there's adult boobs in this, and you know, if they're scrolling the TV channels, they'll be like, "Oh, look, boobs," and then they'll watch it for like 2 more minutes and be like, "Oh, this sucks."
yeah. This is not a dad. This is a
no, this is
preteen boy movie.
10. Give it a 10. It's a 10. 10%. 10. But you know what? As much as you guys disapprove of this movie, there's someone else you disapprove of much more, and those are the IMDb goofballs. These people watch movies entirely wrong and hate on them almost as badly as you guys do, but they're worse somehow. They found a way
They're
to be worse than you guys.
pedantic.
Yeah, and by they,
Matt and I are just right.
yeah, and by they, we mean, of course, Neil deGrasse Tyson, who is the one who submits all of these for every movie.
Every last one of them.
It's always him every time. We hate you, Neil.
We fucking hate you. All right, who wants to go first?
I do.
Okay, Amanda.
I pulled 2, of
Okay.
course.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Because I'm an overachiever. And this one, I just thought, why the fuck are you paying attention to this? When Ian comes home after Lance's party, his little brother Dylan asks him whether he wants to smell his finger. In the first shot, right hand finger, Dylan's hair is still long. In the second shot, left hand finger, it's short.
What a stupid thing. I kind of want to go back and see it now, though.
Why are you paying attention to that? And then I also went with, there's no big boy in Tennessee. They were Shoney's big boy until Shoney's dropped the big boy name.
I thought about grabbing that one. I was like, this is so stupid. This is the hungriest. This is the hungriest IMDb goof. That guy's like, actually, you know what? I wish there was a Big Boys in Tennessee, but no, it's just Shoney's.
All right.
Go ahead, Matt.
When Lance and Ezekiel are talking, when Ezekiel is towing the judge, he asks Lance if he knows what Rumspringa is, to which he asks if it's the ska band from Delaware. Well, there is a band called Rumspringa. They are a rock band based out of Los Angeles.
These people don't
cares?
understand that
Even a
characters can be wrong.
Goof? Yeah, I don't think that's a goof.
Who cares, even if it is?
It's
Exactly.
intentional.
Whoa. We got the Rumspringa defenders flocking
Wow.
over to
Like,
IMDb.
they're Rumspringa purists.
How dare you claim they're from Delaware?
You know, I was
Well-
onto a horror movie for Lifetime called Amish Witches.
Hold that thread for a minute.
Oh my God.
Let me do this one. In the bathroom, when Ian unknowingly reaches for the toilet paper and touches what presumably is the genitals of the man in the adjacent stall, a light pink prosthetic is clearly seen under the toilet paper. Did you expect him to touch a real dick? Did you expect him to touch a real dick?
And I mean, also, like, you don't know, why are we judging the color of a man's, genitalia? He could have a condition.
This is right up there with the Con Air fucking. That wasn't Dave Chappelle that hit that car. That was a dummy. Like this guy's watching movies. Like, all right, I'm checking the dicks. They gotta be real. If they're not real, I'm gonna write about it on IMDb.
Oh, that's so pedantic. I love it. Oh my god.
Look, I've seen a lot of wieners. That was a prosthetic wiener. Okay.
I love too how you can barely see it. So he must have paused and zoomed in for that one.
It really did, because it's covered by toilet paper.
Yeah, like he hit the real enhance
Oh my god.
enhance image. That's not a dick.
This movie is inauthentic. My actors must be touching real peen. Oh man, I don't have a dad joke for this. Do you guys?
I do.
Okay, all right.
It's more a play on the title. Why did the prude speed through all the traffic lights?
Why?
I don't know why.
He didn't want to see them changing.
Boo! 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 So wait, you played an Amish witch?
I did not play an Amish witch. I play the PA who finds all the dead bodies.
Wait, you were a PA.
Okay,
In the
so
mo-
it's
you
a
were- this-
found
your
footage
Okay.
Okay.
horror movie about a reality film crew that comes into an Amish community and then witches.
It's giving me American Horror Story Roanoke.
It was a Lifetime original movie from 2016.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Can we Can I still find it?
I
What
think
was
so. I
it
think
called?
it's on Hulu.
What was it called?
Amish Witches: The True Story of Holmes
Amish.
County.
This is the true story of home. There it is. Look,
Mhm.
I'm just trying to find stuff to fill the hours that The Bachelorette would have filled now that it's not airing anymore. So I'm slowly starting to fill up my Monday nights. Oh man, kind of want to pull up a trailer of this. Adding it to the list, not the wheel, just the list. Witches. Okay, there we go. Do we want to talk about this other movie? I guess.
Yes.
You mean
Alright,
the good movie of the episode?
Yes.
I've heard it both ways. Here we
I
go.
go both ways.
Third time you've called me by this episode.
No, I said I go both ways.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about you.
Roadhouse is a 1989 American action film directed by Rowdy Arrington and produced by Joel Silver. The film stars Patrick Swayze as bouncer James Dalton at a newly refurbished roadside bar who protects a small town in Missouri from a corrupt businessman. The cast also features Ben Gazzara, Kelly Lynch, and Sam Elliott. Upon its release in U.S. theaters on May 19, 1989, Roadhouse earned $61 million worldwide on a $15 million production budget. That's how you do it, Sex Drive. It received mostly negative reviews from critics
They're wrong.
who lamented its excessive violence and sleaziness and expressed
Yeah, that's why it's
incredulity
great.
at Swayze's character James Dalton. In the years since, it went on to achieve cult status. Its popularity resulted in the creation of Roadhouse franchise, which includes a stage adaptation, a sequel in 2006, and a remake in 2024.
Stage adaptation. Now that sounds fun. That I would see. I would watch a stage adaptation. I would watch an opera.
You know what? I think I would too. I think I would watch. Not opera because I agree with Timothy. No, it's not for me.
Okay.
He got the fuck you in the end. He got the biggest fuck you of all.
As well, he deserved it for that.
I bet he just wishes that it went into the fuck you because whatever. Who do we want to do the smell test on this?
Ooh.
Sam Elliott.
Ben Gazzara.
Ben Gazzara?
Mm-hmm. I've already done the smell test on Patrick Swayze and Sam Elliott, so
And they both
I
passed?
wish I meant that literally.
All right, death. Let's see. Where's his personal life?
Oh my god, Patrick Swayze was an amazing person.
Study electrical engineering. Career. Career, personal life. Gaza featured 19 article in Cigar Aficionado, in which he admitted smoking 4 packs of cigarettes a day before taking up cigar smoking in the mid 1960s. Ooh.
That's only really sad for him.
Yeah. Beginning in the late 70s, Gazzara held permanent resident status in Italy. He maintained a second home in Umbria, where he lived while working in Europe. During the 70s, he was a member of the executive committee of the pro-Israeli group Writers and Artists for Peace in the Middle East. Seems like he passes the smell test. Let's see. Diagnosed with throat cancer. Spoiler alert. In 1999, suffered a stroke.
Gee, I
2005.
wonder why.
I don't know.
It's a mystery.
So he got throat cancer, but then he died of pancreatic cancer at Bellevue Hospital Center in Manhattan. He was cremated. Always love it when there's just he was cremated.
Oh, okay, hold up. Across the margin, Ben Gazzara was a sick fuck.
What?
What? Is this Wikipedia approved? What is this?
Acrossthemargin.com. I don't know. I'm reading if there's anything.
Hold on, I'm Googling. Was Ben Gazzara bad?
I don't see anything. Why are they calling him that?
I'm Googling Ben Gazzara sick fuck.
No, they're just saying it in like a positive way.
Oh,
I'm not going to
okay.
read the AI overview because I don't trust it. I like to find out if sick fucks are sick on my own.
Nope. I see nothing.
Smell test. Hey, he passes it. I still had the Wikipedia page for eating out up. Like,
Do
wait,
you
what
need
is this?
do you need step-by-step instructions?
And, you know,
You
I
need
was
a
looking.
diagram.
I was looking. I ended up on Urban Dictionary. Turns out it's cunnilingus, which I just
No.
learned how to pronounce.
I thought it was rimming. What are you talking about?
Rimming. We're gonna have to have a lesson.
Fathers,
I-
listen
like
to
I-
this.
Yeah, he is a father.
The dads are like pressing the fast forward button as fast as they can.
Dads love me. What are you talking about?
Rimming is.
I am a dad movie.
Rimming. I love saying it. Rimming. Rimming.
I like saying pegging. I think that's fun to say.
You know, pegging is fun to say.
It's
You know
a
what?
fun
You know what?
word.
Pegging and
You know what
rimming,
else is
fun to say.
Both. Almost as fun as reading dad approved.
They got
letterbox from-
There's a musical quality to both of those words.
Sounds like they'd be in a South Park musical.
Nice segue, Nick. That
Thank you.
Matt just
Thank you.
right over.
He was pole vaulting right over it. My review is from David Grabinski, patron
Oh.
saint of Letterbox. Praise be to thee. Anyone who enjoys this ironically is a piece of shit. It's a legit masterpiece.
I got one here from Dave Edwards, who is a patron saint of Letterbox. Praise be. Gave this movie 5 stars and a heart and wrote, "A polar bear fell on me might be the best last line in cinema."
I've got this 4.5 stars and a heart review by Panda Hustler. I rate movies like this in prison.
What a line. What a line.
I actually have a really good fun fact about that scene when Jimmy says, "I've fucked guys like you in prison." The actor who played that part said he took his mom to the premiere of that movie, and when that scene happened, after he said that line, his mom stood up and yelled, "That's my boy."
We love a good supportive mom on the Dad podcast. We
I
love it.
I got to admit, that story ended in a much more positive way than I thought it was gonna.
I was like, oh no, where's
It's a
where
great
is
story.
this
It's such a
going?
good story.
What a fucking line too, right before he rips his throat out. It's like, are they gonna fight or are they about to fuck? What's happening?
Every
here?
man in this movie wants to fuck Dalton. And I love this movie is the male gaze.
Who's the
Every
guy
male
who's-
is gazing at Dalton.
Who's the guy he's living with? Because there's a scene where
Emmett?
Dalton is out. Emmett.
Emmett.
He's living with Emmett, and Dalton's out doing yoga or doing his breathing
Tai
or something. And
Chi.
Emmett, Tai Chi, and Emmett's just staring at him. And there's a moment where it's like,
I mean-
Emmett wants to fuck him too.
I mean, wouldn't you?
I try to do the Tai Chi. I'd be like,
Can I just say
be
that
doing it poorly, but-
this man's above barn apartment that he pays $100 a
I know.
month for is incredible?
It's amazing. I
Missouri-
want it.
it's Missouri, man. Come on, it's Missouri. You have to live in Missouri though.
I don't want that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. But the apartment
You have to-
itself is fantastic.
You've been
Oh my
You've
god.
been glazing up that apartment the whole time, and I was like, I'm gonna dash his dreams. I'm gonna be like, you have to live in Missouri for that.
Well, they didn't film in Missouri. They filmed in California.
Don't rub that in my face.
You're welcome.
It's not that Missouri's not that beautiful, you guys.
I guess that's why
Yeah,
the
they
view.
filmed in California.
That's why the view is
Yeah,
so
I know.
nice. But that
That's why- that's right.
that apartment, amazing.
Oh god, if you could spend $100 a month on that, like, what is that, 1,000 square feet?
Do you know you get it? There are apartments here. You pay $1,000 a month, you get a crack den.
I know.
This man's paying, and I looked it up. I looked up the inflation. This man's paying $260 in 2026 money a month for that apartment. It's incredible.
Oh,
It is huge and it is beautiful. Oh, and those windows.
And he was making pretty good money too. I
He's making
forget.
$500 a night.
Yeah. So he's 500, and he's working every night.
Yeah, so he was spending what? A 30th of his income?
Yeah.
Not even. No, not even. It would be like in point something percent
Okay,
of
hold
his
on.
income.
Hold on.
Wait, well,
500. So are we
he-
saying he's working
well,
30
he's-
nights a week?
Is he working? Is he working?
30 nights a week?
That's impressive.
I'm sorry, 30 nights a month. 30 nights a month.
He's making $500 a
Yes.
night. He's working 7
right.
nights a week. He's making 3,500 a week
So
Times
okay,
52.
times 52.
Okay,
This
so-
man's pulling 182 grand a year.
And he spends $100 a month on rent.
I should have
which
been an
means-
announcer.
He's spending what,
$1,200
$1,200 a year on his rent? No, he's
Oh.
not a bouncer. He's a cooler.
He spends he spends 0.6% of his income on rent for that apartment. God.
Can't
God
do it
damn
like that anymore. The Brad Wesleys of the world won't allow it.
Yeah. Fuck
They
that.
won't allow it.
Well, okay, so did you know that that storyline is actually based on a sort of real thing? I think they made a documentary about it. Is it called like The Town That Dreaded Sundown or something?
Did
to
they
that
kill the
effect?
guy?
Yes,
Oh,
there was
good.
a town where there was this guy who was this town bully who literally bullied everybody in the town and was stealing money, and the cops wouldn't do anything about it. So eventually the townspeople banded together and they all murdered him, and then all just, I didn't see anything. Did you see anything? I didn't see anything. Did you see anything?
Let this be a lesson to you all, America.
Hey,
You can
hey,
still
listen up.
you can still achieve things. You can do it. There's more of you.
We could. We could. There are a few folks. I've got a list.
They
I've
don't-
got a list.
They don't have their bunkers yet.
Not yet. They don't have their islands. Their bunkers on their islands. They're getting them prepared.
There's still time.
You got the list.
But yeah, no, that's based on a real thing.
Good for them.
I love them for that. And I love this movie a little more knowing that really is it's based off of something that really happened. I love that the little people came together and said,
Okay.
no, bad.
The doc is not called The Town That Dreaded Sundown.
I was trying to find it. I couldn't. If you find a name, let me know because I'll probably check it out. But no, I was watching
no
this.
one saw a thing.
No, ooh, better name.
No one saw
better
a thing.
name.
It's a TV
No one
miniseries.
Saw a thing. Well, I'm not finding it on the wiki, but I will look it up.
Yes, Ken Rex McElroy terrorized tiny Skidmore, Missouri
Huh.
for decades.
Look at this.
What an asshole.
And then in July of 1981, the town had had enough.
Good for them.
I will say, watching this, and I don't. Nobody's here has seen the new one, right?
I have.
Watching
I've
this,
seen
and
this one many times. I
Matt,
own
you-
this.
you have, Matt.
I have seen the new one.
So watching this and watching the town turn on the rich asshole, I was like, yeah, that's not happening in the 2024 version. They're rooting him on, like, yeah, Brad, yeah, kick his ass, Brad. He's cool, isn't he? He's got all that money. We love him. We love you, Brad.
I don't think that's what happens in the new one, but I also don't remember what actually happens.
Brad goes on his podcast and said, "We totally kicked his ass, man," and the movie ends.
I think he gets away.
Oh no, well, yeah, it's, you know what?
I
That's a
don't
little
think the
closer
town I don't
to-
think the
yeah.
town sides with him, but I think he gets away on his yacht.
Ew.
But I
Oh.
also could be remembering it wrong because Conor McGregor's in that one and it's all the blur.
You're telling me the town didn't explode, or the yacht didn't explode?
It might have. I don't know.
That would have been dope.
Maybe he does. I don't know. Maybe Jake Gyllenhaal does kill him. I don't know. I don't remember.
I think I saw some people saying they didn't like Kelly Lynch in this, and I was like,
I don't like
she's-
her in it either.
I think she's fine. I think
She's
she
my
does okay.
she's my negative point. I don't think she's very strong as an actor.
I
Well,
don't.
You're
I
she's
don't.
opposite of Patrick.
I don't dislike her in this, and that's because I guess most of the acting isn't great.
I love everything else in this. I just don't think she's good.
Wow.
I don't know.
I
She did.
don't. She
Kelly.
doesn't give any. I think her line deliveries are strange.
I don't.
She's just
I don't
she's
know.
trying to live an honest life as a doctor in the town.
I don't think her and Patrick Swayze have chemistry.
No, and he has chemistry with everyone else. He has great chemistry with Wade Garrett.
He does. They should have kissed.
Oh God.
I was gonna ask, did Patrick have like a similar problem that Glenn Powell has, where he has great chemistry with everybody, but not everybody has great chemistry with him?
No.
No, I
okay.
think this was just a
No.
Kelly Lynch problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Strays fired at Kelly Lynch.
Yeah. I
I
just
don't know. I've never
think
seen her in
she's-
anything else.
Because
So
I think other people are really giving a lot more. And I'm okay with things being a little hammy and over the top. I just don't think she's doing anything.
yeah, like the most of the acting in this isn't great, but they all at least match what kind of movie it is. Like
It feels intentional.
like Terry Funk is in this movie. Professional wrestler Terry Funk.
Keith David is in this movie and has no lines.
Yeah. And like Terry Funk is not a good actor. But I'm watching this movie going, he fits.
Mhm.
And then Kelly Lynch shows up and I'm like, she looks like
She doesn't fit.
yeah, she's like, why are you in this town? What like she looks like she could care less about talking to Patrick Swayze.
Right, she doesn't fit. Everyone else is in the same movie and she does not fit. That's my issue with her. And I don't find her hot enough to look past that.
I thought she looked great.
She doesn't do it for me. The other blonde lady, the Ben Gazzara's, she's so much hotter to me.
She the one that gets on stage and
Yeah,
like
she's so
and
much
he's-
hotter to me, that lady.
Get out
Yeah.
of here. Get out of here. Put those away. Get out of here, miss.
She's the same one
That's
that
how he was asking.
she's the same one that when he goes to the mansion, she's got her face all bruised, right?
Yes, it's that. There's like 3 women parts in this movie.
Yeah, yeah.
I
That's
don't
why
care
everyone was
about
so
that.
angry. That's why
And I'm
everyone
okay with
wanted to fuck Patrick Swayze. There weren't enough ladies.
No, all the men want to fuck Patrick Swayze because he's Patrick Swayze. But I think this movie is. So this is a Western. This is a neo-Western. And I think it's a really, really, really smart spin on the Western genre. And it's a commentary on toxic masculinity. So way back in college, I took this class called Icons of Masculinity, and we studied a lot of Westerns. And there's this formula in the Western for the lone gunman who comes into town, and he has to clean up the town from a bad element. But at the end of the day, he can't stay because he also symbolizes the Old West. He symbolizes the violence of the Old West. And for the town to move forward, they must reject that violence and that form of masculinity, and he has to leave. This movie is saying that you have to embrace all different sides of yourself to come into a modern world, and that it's not about being a lone gunman. It's about working with a team and community. And that's why all of this town bands together at the end and kills the bad guy together. Because it's not about letting one guy handle all of your problems and then sending him away because he fixed the thing but now no longer symbolizes what your town means. It's about saying, no, we have to solve issues together.
Did Amanda just cure male loneliness? I think she just cured male. Amanda, I really like that.
Thank
I
you.
really do
I've
like
been
that.
thinking about this movie for a very long time. I am a very
I do
I've
feel like
watched a lot of westerns.
I mean, to be fair to most male loneliness sufferers, they aren't friends with Sam Elliott.
Oh,
To be
God.
to be fair,
Sam
if you're
Elliott.
male lonely, you probably just suck. Probably.
I
Not,
mean,
not everyone. Not everyone.
The
but like,
real cure to male loneliness is to stop being a cunt.
I don't think anyone has ever been as sexy in a movie as Sam Elliott in Roadhouse.
I would like for him to donate me some of his hair.
I would like for him to rail me.
What part of his hair do you want, Matt?
All of it.
Hold on. I think
It's-
I blinked during the pube scene. I need.
it's-
Oh yeah,
it's
never mind. I did.
magnificent.
I was there. No. I remember because he's showing the scar. Okay.
Yeah. He
all right,
pulls
hold
his
on.
pants down and you're just like, yes, go lower. Go, 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 go. Keep going.
Hold
keep
on.
going.
In a public
I'm
place.
saving it as my wallpaper. There we go. Okay. All right. So now whenever my screensaver does that little maze, the end of the maze has Sam Elliott's pubes. Sweet. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, his hair is really nice.
It's
Amazing.
It's got layers.
He's so
it's
sexy.
it's magnificent. It may be the best hair anyone's ever had in a movie.
It's so sexy.
How old is he in this movie?
I think he's like
I think he's in his
44.
40 something.
40s.
Yeah, because his first like big movie is Frogs, and that's from the 70s, and he's in his 30s, so he's in his 40s here.
God, he's gorgeous.
He's so hot. What right does he have being that fucking sexy?
Have you ever seen him without a mustache though? Looks
Yes. Have you seen Frogs?
no.
Yeah, he has no facial hair, and he's in his 30s, and his hair is black.
Okay, well, he's in season 6 of Justified, and he has no mustache in that. And I was watching it with my sister, and she made a comment that I could never unsee. And she told me that Sam Elliott without his mustache looks like the turtle from Finding Nemo.
Oh God. Okay, technically he doesn't have the mustache in this movie. He just has facial hair.
Yeah, but like clean shaved Sam Elliott looks like the turtle from Finding Nemo.
Oh my God. Well, you have to see him when he was in his 30s and frogs.
I've stumbled onto a subreddit called Vintage Lady Boners, and Sam Elliott is in this a lot.
Yes.
Sam Elliott is the
This
only
new-
person I've ever heard my mother describe as fucking hot.
Yeah, he's the only crush that my mother and I share.
I just want to point out that I'm followed on Blue Sky by an account called Sam Elliott's Mustache.
Wait, I am too.
Really?
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Does he follow? I need to know. I need to know.
At least
Hold on,
I
I'm looking it up.
was at some point.
Yeah, I was too. I don't know if I
Sam
followed him
Elliott.
back.
I don't think I did because I was like, what?
Well, I
This
typed in
isn't
Sal
Elliott.
Elliott's mustache, so obviously he's not
Sam
gonna pop
Elliott's
up that
mustache.
way.
Yes, Sam Elliott's mustache follows me still. It's still posting just pictures of Sam Elliott's mustache.
Yep,
I'm gonna
that's it.
follow him, and hopefully by the next time you guys see me, I am also followed by Sam Elliott's mustache.
Oh, it's pictures of his mustache with little quotes. I don't know if these are. I don't think these are real Sam Elliott quotes.
I
If you
don't think they're real Sam Elliott quotes. No,
if you can't grow patience, at least grow a mustache. The wind
I don't
don't
think that's real.
the wind don't gossip, but it carries what you said.
I will tell you, I think the luckiest person in this movie is the waiter. No, not the waiter. The waitress that gets fired for selling smack in the bathroom. Because she gets fired and she's gone. The other folks get fired and they run in with, they become part of Brad Wesley's posse and they all get got.
Yeah, because they join his
Mary
posse.
Ann. Marianne does just fine.
Was Marianne the not dorky? What's the word I want to? Was she like the other waitress that's like, oh hey, hi Patrick Swayze, you're so hot.
She does just fine. She gets to see his butt.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I forget she was in that scene.
What I will say, this is so interesting about this movie is that the way that this frames, because we do get nudity in this movie and we have sex scenes, but the way that the camera lingers on Patrick Swayze's body and on Sam Elliott's body is sexual. The way that it lingers on the women is not sexual. It is not, the camera does not sexualize the women in this movie. It is removed from them, but it is staring at Swayze and Elliott. Which is another point in favor of this movie in terms of its subversion of the male gaze by using the trappings of the hyper macho Western. And this has been my TED Talk.
But there are no cowboy hats. Where are the No, they have. If there's hats, there's hats.
This is part of
There's
why I
some
think
hats.
this movie is brilliant.
I like how the
There's some
first half of this movie is bar rescue.
This
Yeah, the
movie
Queen-
is Shane. This is following the formula of a very classic Western called Shane.
Who is the first guy that gets fired?
Was it Terry? It
He's
was Terry.
first
Terry
fired?
Funk.
Yeah.
That
original
okay, that is
bouncer.
Terry Funk. Okay, that was Funk.
Yeah.
I do like that this movie because you come in and you think like, having never seen this, is like, oh, like this guy's too violent. Patrick Swayze's too passive. They're gonna meet in the middle, and it was completely derailed because he's like, no, you're fired. You're too rough for this place. And I do like that the movie's like, no, we can do this peacefully. Like we don't need to. We take it outside. We don't do it in front of the customers. I mean that goes out the door because every other fight after that is inside. But hey, we try to be as passive as we can, and we're not going to tear people's throats out in front of other people.
Right.
And I like that side of the movie where it's like we don't have to be violent. We don't,
You don't
have
need to
be.
prove your masculinity by being violent. It's the other man who has shown that he is not a real man because he is stooping to these levels. Be nice. Doesn't matter if a man calls you a cocksucker. Who cares?
Let it go.
Which also goes to Patrick Swayze, icon, ally, amazing fucking ally, great man. What a loss.
How long is he? It's been
Oh,
like
nine.
what, 10
It's been-
years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been almost 20 years. Jesus Christ.
Really good ally.
Oh, even looking at pictures of him from the night. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm just
Beautiful
clicking
man,
through
great
Swayze
ally.
photos.
Are you just going through a gallery of
I'm just going
old
through a
pictures of
gallery of Swayze
Patrick
photos.
Swayze?
Just Swayze photos. I like that he does eventually rip out. Was
Jimmy.
that Frank? Jimmy rips out Jimmy's throat.
Yeah, because they tell
Meat.
us at the beginning of the movie, I heard he once ripped a guy's throat out with his bare hands.
And he
you're
does it.
wondering, there's no way that they're actually going to cash in on that. And then he does it.
Yeah.
They do it by the water. Such a beautiful shot too. Like they're out on the water and you can see the mansion in the backdrop, and it kind of felt like I was watching a little bit of Mortal Kombat there for a minute.
It is a
I
kung
fuck
fu
guys
fight.
Like you in prison.
Fuck guys like you.
Yeah.
What a line delivery.
What a thing! What a thing to say to someone when you're fighting to the death.
Yep. Are they fighting or are they fucking?
Maybe both.
But you know what? It probably worked on other dudes. But like Patrick's like, okay, cool, whatever, fuck, I don't care. Other dudes be like, what? No, oh. Like,
right. That's the thing. He'd be like, okay, I hope they had fun.
yeah, other guys are
Sounds
like,
great.
he's using it as a scare tactic, and Patrick Swayze's like, okay, all right,
Yeah.
whatever, man,
yeah.
whatever you did.
As long as
Whatever,
you both
man.
wanted to have sex, that sounds great.
As
Yeah.
long as it was consensual prison sex, cool.
Cool.
Sounds cool.
Let's continue this fight.
I need you to know I'm
you could
ripping your
go through
throat
that
out, not
again.
because you had sex with other guys in prison, but because you're trying to kill me with a gun.
Exactly. Like, I don't know, you want to put the gun down and you want to be peaceful about this, maybe I'll have sex with you. See? This is great.
And you know what? We've done a lot of violence lately, so maybe we'll both go to prison. So maybe, but no guns. Absolutely not.
Just a classic kung fu fight by the water. How much? You can't get more romantic than that.
Exactly.
A shirtless kung fu
The
fight.
moon,
Exactly.
the moon was hitting the water. I felt bad for Red, by the way, getting his auto shop burnt to the ground for not
What?
paying. I guess he wasn't paying extortion money.
We have the soundtrack. This movie's soundtrack is amazing. The soundtrack is so good.
Trying to remember what's on it. I
So
agree.
much.
I agree.
Roadhouse Blues. It's all classic rock. It is amazing.
Features Canadian guitarist Jeff Healey, who's banned in the film as the house band for the Double Deuce.
Yeah, they're an actual band. They're doing the music.
I do love that, you know, the first time you see the Double Deuce, they're behind, you know, your cage, so like folks throw beer, bottle, whatever to protect them. And then by the end of it, it's like an open stage. It's just a beautiful like
A successful
hey,
bar
this place
rescue.
has changed. Yes. That guy's taking money from the drawer. Get him out of here.
It is. The first half of this movie is bar rescue, and the second half of this movie is what if a Steven Seagal movie was good?
This movie is Shane in the 80s. With people so thirsty for Patrick Swayze and some Sam Elliott pubes, and this is why it's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Look, I
Like,
give it
this
3
is one
stars.
of my top 5 movies.
You guys are slowly talking me into like liking this movie even more. Anything bad to say about Roadhouse?
I don't love Kelly Lynch's performance.
Oh,
She's my biggest, but I can overlook her because I just don't think she's as important as the other things. And sure, I think you could probably say maybe it gets a little too comedic. I don't think the violence is too much. I think it's intentional. I think
This
at
movie
this
has great
point-
squibs.
Yes, but I also think we started to get some really, really violent movies in the 70s. And I think this movie is such a commentary on everything that's been going on and hyper masculinity and the idea of what it is to be a man. I think this is just really smart.
See, if you had told me this was a satire from the beginning, Amanda, a satire from the 80s, I would have been like, oh my God, I love it. There's something
I'm not
about
saying it's a satire. I'm saying
okay,
it's a
okay.
subversion on hyper masculinity and a commentary about what it really means to be a man, which is be nice.
I do
good.
think
Be good to-
some of it comes off a little hokey, and some of it's definitely intentional. Some of it is not intentional.
I don't disagree. I still love it.
Yeah,
Sam Elliott on the bar. I know there's a goof there, but just the reveal that he's dead
So
on the bar.
sad.
It's sad, but it's just so,
Poor Wade Garrett.
it was very goofy.
Wade Garrett and his sexy pubes.
They didn't even have the
So
decency.
sexy.
Couldn't wait until he got his pubes out and whatever.
He's so hot. He's so hot.
They got his blood all over his pubes. Those bastards.
Maybe I should ask my husband to buy a Sam Elliott from Roadhouse wig. He's like wiry and skinny like that.
Does he have a gravelly voice? Does he do the? Can he do a good gravelly voice?
He does a good Frankenfurter voice, which admittedly I also like.
He knows you. He knows you.
So he can do Sam Elliott as Frankenfurter.
Ooh, wait, Jewel.
This poor man. Every time.
This poor guy, we're getting him, forcing
Can
him
you
into
do
situations.
Sam Elliott as Frankenfurter.
Here we go.
I need a line.
He needs a line.
Oh, I don't know. What's a Frankenfurter line?
I don't know what Frankenfurter line.
Should it be a Frankenfurter line or a Sam Elliott and Roadhouse line?
Well, if he's doing Sam Elliott as Frankenfurter, wouldn't it be a Frankenfurter line?
That's
We've
true.
got pup. We've got a pup. Ooh, hold on.
I mean,
going.
you could say I'm a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. The face that he's making.
Oh, I'm looking. Oh,
Something about building a man.
Sam Elliott would
Where you at,
say
Wade?
something about building a man.
What's the matter? Still living in the past, aren't you? You say we're a long way from Memphis.
Is that a Frankenfurter line?
No, I'm looking at Wade's lines. That gal's got entirely
Oh.
too many brains to have an ass like that.
That gal's got entirely too many brains to have an ass like that.
He's getting ready.
He's
Let the
thinking
record-
about it. He's thinking about it.
So it's Sam Elliott as
Frankenfurter. Oh, you can do it until he's gonna do it into the mic. Hold on.
Here we go.
Oh,
here we go. This is gonna be a treat.
that gal's got entirely too much brains to have an ass. Like that.
I don't know enough about Frankenfurter to know if that was good or not.
My husband, everybody.
Let me say on that scene, I didn't think the ass was that great for that line.
Her ass is not that great. His ass is better.
Like, Samuel, you've obviously seen better ass than that.
I know, it's kind of flat.
Hey, maybe he's a flat ass man.
Also, it
He's a
was the
flat
80s.
asser.
It was the 80s. I don't think there was ass everywhere like there was the last 20 years.
Maybe Wade is just he likes all shapes and sizes. He respects
Wade
them all.
likes pancake butt. He loves pancake butt.
He
Big
loves
old
them all.
pancake.
His butt
but-
is so nice.
I think he's just whatever you got, I'll take it kind of guy.
Yeah. Hey, all right. What do we rate this movie?
5 stars and a heart. I love this movie.
What about you, Matt?
I give this 3 stars and a heart.
Look, I gave it 3 on Letterboxd, but again, I think you guys are swaying me. Just the way it's been talked about and the themes and everything explored, and it's a Western, even though there's no cowboy hats. 4-star movie. Dad ranking. Where do we rank this?
This is a dad movie.
This is at least 85 minimum.
Yeah, this is a dad movie.
Yeah, especially like once Sam Elliott's there, it's like an automatic 90 with Sam Elliott at any time, right?
Maybe I'm 92.
92. It's a good year.
It's a good year.
Good year. It's 92. All right, 92. Sadly, there are people who don't appreciate movies with fun themes.
They're
Bit
wrong.
schlocky, and they're wrong. They're wrong. And they're Neil deGrasse Tyson, and these are IMDb goofs.
Every single time.
This
Every
movie
single
even has a quote. For people who don't like this movie, you're too stupid to have a good time.
When Dalton stabs Ketchum with his own knife, then uses his body as a shield from an upper shotgun blast, then throws Ketchum's body to the floor before throwing the knife into the guy with the shotgun, which causes another shot to fire, which would have hit Dalton because the shotgun didn't move any during that scene. Again, this is one of the classic examples. This is a person that's nitpicking a movie that can't nitpick their own goddamn sentences.
So
'Cause
I was gonna
had to
pick
fix
that
that.
one. I was gonna pick that one because it was so stupid. And I thought I don't want to read this out loud.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's part
this-
of why I didn't pick it too. I was just like, what? I'm sorry,
I was-
what?
I
Huh?
love making fun of these idiots because they're nitpicking something in a movie and they can't even write a goddamn sentence. Hit a book, Neil.
Yeah, you'd think he would know.
You would think he'd know where the period button or key is on the keyboard. Come on, Neil.
Neil also writes, after Dalton finds Wade dead on the double deuce bar counter, he's still breathing and moves a bit.
Yes, because he's an actor. He's not really
Yeah.
dead.
He's A, did you want them to kill Sam Elliott for real? And B, hey man, sometimes when you turn a dead body over, it breathes.
Sometimes it farts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Clearly Neil doesn't watch The Pit.
they're called air pockets, you asshole.
I have this, and it really made me think, why was that where you were looking in this scene? There are two other places you could have been looking in this scene, and this is not the answer. In the strip joint, the Marines are all wearing BDUs. This is illegal in the military to wear this uniform to any establishment that serves alcohol as its primary product.
Actually, the primary product of that place was naked women.
Boobs. Yeah, I agree. But also, I'm sorry, wait a minute. This is when we meet Sam Elliott, and there are a bunch of topless women. You're looking at the Marines in the background?
As we've said many times on this show, Neil deGrasse Tyson doesn't watch movies correctly.
Well, it's obvious Neil has fucked guys in prisons, and he's more concerned about the uniformed men than the naked women, which fine by me, Neil. But come on,
Yes,
man.
but Sam Elliott is in that scene. That's where you should be looking.
Look at Samuel. Look at Samuel. His pubes. Look at his pubes.
How are you looking at the Marines in the background when you could be looking at Sam Elliott and his glorious hair
Yeah.
and that wiry, sexy body?
You could have been anything else. You could have been happy, but you chose to do this, Neil. Any dad jokes? Anyone got a dad joke? All right, let's hear it, Amanda. Redemption time.
Oh, it's gonna be just as bad.
Oh God.
Why do all the men who get turned away from the double deuce furiously masturbate?
I don't know. Why do they?
Because Patrick Swayze told them to beat it.
Dad classic. This is a dad classic. This is a dad classic. Put the stamp on it. Dad classic. Our video editing intern put a dad classic stamp on that joke. Do it.
It's too much work for me, sorry.
We'll add it to the backlog of things we need to do, like the face acting skill. Matt, do you have a joke?
No, I tried to think of one and I couldn't.
I kept focusing on like road and house. I just ended up our house in the middle of the street. I've got nothing.
I kept trying to think of a double deuce one and it kept being about poo.
Well, I mean, the first time Sam Elliott sees the devil, he hears the double douche.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. We watched pretty cool, pretty good movies.
And we watched one amazing movie and one thing I will never watch again.
We watched
Well, you shouldn't.
one good movie and we watched one movie that isn't good.
You guys should really stop saying that about Roadhouse. I thought Roadhouse was fine.
Don't even joke.
I'm just striking out this podcast. My stories weren't hitting early on. I couldn't sell anyone
Yeah.
on Sex Drive.
Nope.
Your amazing story about how you saw a woman in the hallway and smiled at her.
I got in trouble, okay? I got in trouble.
What
I
a
was like, why
nail
am I
biter
getting
that
in
one
trouble?
was. What a nail biter. So
Yeah, edge of my seat, really,
Yeah.
edge of my sweet.
This
seat.
woman, this woman exits her room into the hallway, comes out of nowhere, smiles at me, and so guess what? I smiled back. Whoa!
I've smiled at guys like you in the hallway.
That's my boy.
You guys are monsters. You guys have been bullying me this entire episode. I am a victim of cyberbullying. It's
You-
back. We thought we beat bullying. It's back.
You shouldn't have put sex drive on the wheel.
This is
I
how
don't
it's
see
gonna
how
be.
it made any sense with this movie.
This is
They
how-
Didn't.
work
It,
together.
it didn't. He thought of this months ago.
I wrote it down, and I was like, I'm not gonna forget this.
He
I
wrote.
know how they go together. They're opposite sides of the coin. One movie is very sexually appealing, and the other is not.
And the other is sex drive.
Yes.
Put some respect on the writing team behind Daddy's
One
Home
movie
2.
has really interesting ideas about masculinity, and the other
One movie
Does
makes
not.
one movie makes you really horny, and the other one is sex drive.
One makes you really horny, and the other one has Clark Duke in it.
Clark Duke,
Can't-
the Sam
can't tell
Elliott
which
of
one
his
is which.
time.
no.
I've been saying
No.
that about Clark Duke since
No.
forever.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no.
Between the years 2007 and 2009, that man was the Sam Elliott of those years.
Why have I not seen his pubes yet? Where are his pubes?
no. No. No.
You know what's sad? Sam Elliott was probably the Sam Elliott of those years.
Yeah, he still. Yeah, he still
He
pretty
still
much
is.
was.
Yeah, he is still the Sam Elliott of.
Yeah. Oh, do we change? Do we metaphor? Do we jump forward in time to spin the wheel right now so we can jump back?
Yes, we do that.
Do that.
Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel.
Whoa, our clothes changed.
Holy shit! It happened again. This
Fuck.
wheel is getting out of control. It's happening more frequently.
Look at this.
too.
It's doing it even worse. These are our clothes from like so long ago.
few weeks ago.
I don't know.
What's happening?
I don't. Hell if I
Do we-
know.
Do we spin the how do we spin the wheel? Does spinning the wheel get us back to?
I think
the present,
I think
past?
somehow.
I don't even know how to
somehow.
refer to where we were just at to
I
where
don't
we
know.
are now. I don't know time wise where we are or when we are.
I think somehow when we record the podcast, we enter a time loop that eventually sends us back into the past. And we can't escape until we spin the wheel.
I don't like this. I'm not a Zelda character. I don't like linking to all these different times.
I know, but sometimes it doesn't. We don't get sent into the past at all. So I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
This wheel. We need to put this wheel behind us.
It's a cursed wheel. Great movies.
7 movies.
But a cursed wheel.
7 besides that made up Ralph one that it keeps trying to put off on us.
Yeah, 6 movies and a fake one that is on here for some reason. That's probably what's cursed this wheel that keeps sending us back into the past. This fake movie that doesn't exist.
Maybe it'll stop once we're done.
Maybe.
Maybe once we do that movie or once the wheel's done, it'll stop.
I'm spinning.
Spin it.
The
Make it
wheel
happen.
is spinning. As we speak, the wheel is spinning. It's the cursed movie.
Is it Ralph?
It's Ralph Breaks
Wrecks
the Internet.
Well, this is on Disney Plus in the States, by the way. I don't even have to look it up. But his name is Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, that's a great
Ralph
movie. Are we
Wreck-
doing Wreck-It Ralph?
No, we're doing Ralph Breaks the Internet.
No, that doesn't exist though.
Ralph Breaks
There's
the
only
Internet.
one.
It's
There's only
happening.
one Wreck-It Ralph movie.
It's Ralph Breaks the Internet.
That's not a thing. There's Wreck-It Ralph,
name-
and then they stopped.
His name is Wreck-It Ralph, and they said Ralph Break. It's like, no, Ralph Wrecks the title. Why are you overthinking this? This is so dumb. Like,
Hang on. I'm a little confused right now because after they made Wreck-It Ralph, right? They didn't make any more. Is this is
No,
this a made for? Is this one of those like straight to DVD like sequel
No,
things
this-
where they don't have any of the actors reprise their roles? They just have sound alikes. Is this a show?
So time-wise, with us doing with all our time traveling with this wheel, I don't know where we are right now, so it might not even be out yet. But in our proper time, this was a theatrical release.
I think I would have known if they made a sequel to Wreck-It Ralph.
Well, you know how that movie has a lot of like really cool like lore, and there, there's that whole thing about not going turbo, and how it's very important you stay where you're from and don't like break out of it. And
Yeah.
if you break out, that's bad for your game and bad for the games that you go to.
It's a movie
This
about how you
movie,
should stay within your borders. Yeah.
no, this is a movie that says no, fuck all that, fuck all that. All the rules we set up in that first movie gone. And then towards the end, we just become a catacomb of cameos.
Oh
We're
wow,
back.
what a wheel
We,
spin. We're back.
we lost Amanda there for a minute. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, crazy. But great wheel
Well,
spin.
I don't remember what the movie was. I don't even remember. The order's all out of funk.
Well, the audience sure knows.
We go from this to I think we go from this to Ralph. Yeah, another movie, another really good movie like Sex Drive.
Oh yeah, Ralph Breaks the Internet, a movie that definitely exists.
It
I've
happened.
never seen it.
Oh,
You don't
it's
have to.
yeah,
I know.
it's fan fiction.
You could instead rewatch Sex Drive and give it a fair shot.
No. Why?
I'm not going to do that.
That's almost as bad as watching Ralph Breaks the Internet.
His name is fucking Wreck-It. Don't get me started. Don't get me
I
started.
don't think I'm ever going to watch Sex Drive again.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to. You guys have humored me enough. You
Remember though,
listen to
if
my
you
bad
watch the extended
stories.
edition, there's 20 minutes of free dong.
There's 20 minutes
If I
of free
want
dong.
to look at a dong for free for 20 minutes.
Get your husband back over here. We got 20 minutes of the podcast to kill. Bring him on over here. This will go really well on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh yeah. Oh, there we go.
we got Dick. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. First full frontal in a podcast ever.
Yeah. We're doing it doggy style.
I was going to listen to this and think that there's son just shoot his dick on a podcast.
Good thing we have a video version.
Yeah, good. This is the one time I think I'm thankful we do video now.
Do you?
Yeah.
We do.
I should have knew that too.
This is the one time you'd benefit from being a viewer and not a listener.
Yeah, we're not a big fan of our viewers. In fact, we
Yeah, we usually
viewers.
don't like our viewers, you know.
Oh my
This is an
God.
audio medium, but in this case, you should probably go look at the video.
well, you know what? I think this episode has ruined Sex Drive for me because this has been my
Good.
worst podcast ever.
Good.
Amanda, I hope you come back because I can't have this be the last time you appear on this show. I've made a mockery of podcasts. The worst thing that's ever happened to podcasts.
I will be back for something. I don't know.
Can I pencil you in for a double feature of The Love Patient and The Fault in Our Stars?
Yes, you absolutely can. We have to do
Circling
that.
it.
Oh God, no,
100%.
no. Is this just a thing now?
I want to shit on that movie so much.
Is this just a thing now?
wanna
Every wheel will have a double feature of a really bad movie that you have to come on for.
I think those are two bad movies, actually.
I don't think A Fault in Our Stars is really good. I don't think
No,
who is
I've
that?
never-
That's John Green. I don't think people really like his stuff until Turtles All the Way Down.
I think that's probably two bad movies.
And you know what? You know what else I'm gonna get on the next wheel? I'm finally gonna get A Boy and His Dog on the wheel.
Oh God!
What about Love on a Leash is the double feature?
That's a good double feature.
Stop giving him ideas.
Love on the Leash.
God, I
And
hope
then
your
what was the other
dog
one? A
eats
Boy and
this
His Dog.
notebook.
Boy and his. My kid's color in this notebook, so I have to protect this page. All right, it's written. It is. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. We're finally gonna do A Boy and His Dog. That movie is so bad. Ooh. Amanda, thank you. Thank you so much. For anyone listening and anyone still listening, where can they keep up with you on the internet or just in general? Where can they
Right.
find your stuff?
Yes, you can find me on Instagram and Blue Sky at Amanda Jane Stern. You can find me on Letterboxd at Witchy Wanderer. You can find my Goodreads page, which is I think just my name. I don't review anything. I just log all of the books that I read, which I only started doing at the beginning of the year, and it's a lot. You can also hear me podcasting on Don't Be Crazy and Pleasers and Punishers.
Sweet. Send us some links. We're gonna put those in the show notes for folks to find you.
Okay.
Sweet. That's
All
it.
right, that's it. That's the show.
That's the show.
Yeah.
Well,
Go,
I'm done embarrassing myself. Amanda, thank you again for coming to watch 2 really awesome movies.
I mean, I got to rewatch Roadhouse and talk about it, and it is one of my favorite movies of all time. So,
and now you added a new favorite movie
for that.
Now I do want to watch the new one just to see if it does the old one justice. Now that I have a frame of reference, I'm gonna bet it doesn't. But
I couldn't tell you. I don't remember.
I didn't watch it. I don't know.
I'll tell.
Sounds
Here's
very
the one thing
forgettable.
I do remember, is that the bar is not called the Double Deuce. It's called Roadhouse.
Oh.
They called it Roadhouse.
They called it
the bar
Roadhouse. They called
Do
the
they
bar
also
Roadhouse.
get the rights to play Roadhouse Blues, the Doors song, because they use that song in Roadhouse, and as a big Doors fan, I approve.
I don't remember. Yeah, it's called Roadhouse, and it's in Florida.
Did Conor McGregor write this after getting punched in the face?
I don't. He didn't write it. He's in it.
Florida movies, you should do Wild Things.
Oh, hold on, I'm writing that down. I've never seen that, but I've heard it's pretty good.
It's amazing. I love it. I think it's a brilliant erotic thriller that is making fun of it. It's a great satire of the erotic thriller genre.
That's Neve Campbell and
Denise Richards.
Yep, Denise Richards. There it is. Yep.
And Matt Dillon and Kevin Bacon. Daphne Zuniga? No, Daphne Rubin Vega. And other people.
Ooh, Wild Things and Where the Wild Things Go. Or yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's a good double feature.
That's
no.
Just,
That's.
do you see what you're doing to him?
I have to stop writing down double. I don't know if I'm box office brain or something trying to do double features.
Every double feature I create for this wheel is a good double feature, and then you just come in with insanity every time.
It's fun. It's fun.
Okay, no. My pitch on The Love Patient and The Fault in Our Stars is actually a very smart double feature,
A really good
thematically
double
speaking.
feature. Really good.
This
Yeah, I'm
man's-
so glad that you said both of those because I was like, oh yeah, we're
You're
doing
welcome.
those.
Are
And
either of them
circle
dead?
twice.
Are either of those dad movies?
Nope.
Nope. But we're gonna. But you know what? We have
Nope.
to find out. We have to find out. Nobody knows.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, everybody,
Go rate and
go.
review the podcast.
Yeah.
Go do that.
You
Go do
have
that thing.
you have to give it. Normally, I don't tell people what rating to give. I'm usually very open to letting people review this however they feel. But we showed Dong in this, so you have to give it 5 stars.
It's the name of the episode. We showed Dong in this one.
When I do the YouTube A/B testing, we showed Dong, Sam Elliott's pubes. Then I don't know what the third one will be.
YouTube is going to love this episode.
Yeah. Watch you watch. It'll be our highest viewed.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, I hope not. I love Amanda episodes, but I've made a fool of the court. I've made a fool.
Well, that's because you added sex drive to this one.
You're right. You're right. You're right. I'm not gonna try and fight it anymore.
Okay, no,
I'm not
we
gonna fight it.
we showed Dong. That's title 1. Sam Elliott's pubes. That's title 2. What should title 3 be?
Ooh, title 3. I don't know. Those first 2 are really
Patrick
good.
Swayze's butt.
Patrick Swayze's butt.
Something about fucking guys and we fuck guys. in
It's not
prison
guys like you in prison. That's my boy.
That's my boy.
That's my boy.
That's number. Yeah, that's my. There it is.
That's
there
my
it is.
boy. Okay, yeah. So yeah, 5 stars for Dong, and tell your friends, tell your family, whatever you do, don't tell your mother.